afternoon, everybody, and welcome into the St. Johns County Show that's on in the afternoon. We've got a great show for you today.
Yeah.
Very excited to welcome in Carl Cricco.
Yeah.
To our local United Way chapter.
Yeah. Great new leadership, great new fresh energy, great new outlook on our community. I'm excited to dive into this.
He's a new CEO. Very excited to talk to him. We did a lot of talking before the show. Fun guy to talk to.
Yeah.
Fun guy to talk to.
Easy
so I'm looking
to talk
forward
to.
to this interview, man. And of course, we will have your horoscopes, your memes, your events, all that good stuff. But first, we will tell you about our friends at Bozard Ford Lincoln. Since 1949, they have been more than just a dealership. They are, in fact, a family-owned beacon of trust right here in St. Augustine. They were founded on the principles of honesty, integrity, and community service, and that Bozard family tradition continues to thrive to this very day. They have that state-of-the-art service facility with 91 climate-controlled service bays out there. A quick lane if you just need to pop in and out on your lunch break. Plus, you can enjoy the comforts of their customer lounge and the unique flavors of Ford's garage while you are there. Bozard Ford Lincoln are the proud recipients of the prestigious Triple Crown Award and named Florida's Dealer of the Year by DealerRater, and their team is dedicated to providing an enjoyable and efficient experience. Bozard Ford Lincoln offers the best in pricing, selection, and service just off 95 and State Road 16, where your satisfaction is their mission, and they are driven to inspire. Also, our great friends with the Bailey Group. Over 300 companies and organizations trust the Bailey Group to carefully craft a benefits program that supports and reflects their vision. No matter where you want to go, they are going to help you get there together. Their first priority is helping you take care of yourself and your family. They want to sit down with you, have a quick consultation, learn more about your personal situation, identify your dreams and your goals, and understand things like your risk tolerance. This conversation is going to help them build the perfect plan for you. The cornerstone of their foundation of success has always been long-term relationships that encourage open and honest communication. Great folks to work with. They're going to save you a lot of headaches, that's for sure, and a lot of money.
I had my consultation with Tammy yesterday. Telling you right now, it took me 15 minutes. It was awesome. She says, this is her quote, "Let me just touch the policy. Let me see what's on there." She saved me even more money for next year.
That's awesome.
Incredible.
That's huge.
Absolutely.
Give them a call. Have a great experience like Davey did. 904-461-1800. Another place you have great experiences.
Absolutely, sir.
Elace Med Spa. If you're looking for a relaxing and rejuvenating experience, it is Elace all the way. Of course, you guys know about the hydrofacials, the Botox, the dermal fillers, the laser treatments, and they got that golden ticket.
Yes. So if you go in and buy a gift card right now, they are going to give you a makeup bag. And inside that makeup bag, you might see a golden ticket, which could give you $7,000 worth of prizes to Elace Med Spa. Pretty amazing. They also have 70% off of laser treatments this month, too.
Wow.
So I'm just saying.
Yeah. Now is the time.
Right.
Do they still get the $100 off if they mention your name?
You betcha, buddy.
Wow.
Yes.
That's awesome.
That's never expiring.
That's never expired. That is a forever deal.
Forever deal.
All right, for first-time clients. So I guess it expires when every single person in St. Johns County has used your name.
Yeah, or I get hit by a bus. One or the other.
Oh, well, let's hope that doesn't happen.
Well,
we don't want that to happen.
They're going to have to find somebody else to say.
That's right. That's right. It'll be Rick.
Yeah, there. Perfect.
Use the name Rick.
That's great.
One syllable, it's easy.
Easy. We love them.
Lace is great. Go to Elace, ELASE.com and see what they got for you. All right, man. Joining us now, Carl Cricco. He is the new CEO of the St. Johns County United Way. Carl, good to see you. Good to have you in studio.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Really excited to be here.
Absolutely, man. So how did you end up in St. Johns County? You're not a born and raised St. Augustinian?
No. I escaped New York, I like to say.
Good for you.
Yeah,
good for you.
So, height of COVID, sitting on the couch with my wife, 5-story walk up in Hoboken, New Jersey, where I'm born and raised in Hoboken, bounced around the boroughs a bunch and then, moved back. But anyway, 5-story walk up with my wife, 5-month-old baby, no elevator. Oof.
Oh,
height of COVID, and we both had this moment where we're like, what are we doing?
Yeah, I know that moment.
What are we doing here? So we started to list the states that we wouldn't mind living in. Florida was top of the list.
Nice.
And ended up getting a position with Canines for Warriors as their chief marketing officer.
Awesome. Oh, great.
And jumped into it. Went to the beaches, kind of went around the area, and fell in love with St. Augustine. Like, really and truly, I loved it. And I could really see us being here and being happy. And 4 years later, we own a home. I got a second baby, and I'm now working at United Way. So it worked out.
You came in and found a great fit.
Yeah,
you really did.
100%.
That's awesome. What was it? What was kind of the biggest hook for you? What did you say? You know what? That's it. We're moving here.
You know, it's funny. So food's big to me.
Okay.
I love food.
Yeah.
I'm Italian ethnically, and food's very important. I went to Sunday for brunch.
Right, I know it. Yeah,
San Marco.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm from the New York kind of. There's like a lot of hipster stuff going on, and you know, I like the hipster food and the hipster coffee. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
And I went to Sunday, and I had just an incredible brunch and a good iced coffee, and I'm like, yeah, I could do this.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Sunday, the new gateway. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Now we know.
No, obviously, in addition to that, the beaches and the environment and not being in the middle of a city. But yeah, that was one of those moments where like, there's some really good stuff happening here.
So what's the biggest transition for you? Was it like hard to like when you're at a red light? Are you one of those like tap honkers? Like that's New Jersey for us. That's what we know.
To be honest,
that's a courtesy up there.
To be honest with you, there is a cultural shift that is a welcome shift, where I am impatient. I am city mode, just to your point, where I'm like, this guy's not going, the light changed. And it's like, but it's okay.
Yeah.
But it's okay. And it's that second voice. It's that, but it's okay voice
Listen to the angel.
that I've had to grow. And I remember when I first moved down here, I went to Publix and I didn't get a cart, and I have all this stuff, you know, and this stranger comes up to me with a cart. And he startled me. He was trying to help me. That doesn't happen where I'm from.
Like you're thinking, like, what do I owe you now, right?
He didn't work at Publix. And I'm like, what? Okay, thanks, man.
Yeah.
And then I slowly started to piece together that people are just being nice because they really value community. And they're not out to get something from you. Because where I'm from and where you lived, you know, there's obviously community. I don't want to bash it completely. I grew up in a nice community, but a lot of it's transactional.
Yes.
People stop you because they want money.
Right.
Because they want to sell you something.
Right.
Because whatever, listen to my new rap CD, you know, whatever it is. And it's like, people just say hi here.
Yeah.
And that took a little bit to get used to.
Dog walks for me. People always say hi. You have to acknowledge people when you walk past them on the street.
Yeah.
Not up there, right? We always looking at the side.
No.
You just keep going.
Or your phone or whatever.
Right,
yeah.
By the way, here's my new rap CD.
You like rap? You like rap? No, don't, man.
This is my demo, bro. Jay-Z loves it.
Yeah. EDM.
I just dated myself too. No one has CDs anymore.
Maybe down here, actually.
Maybe.
So how'd you get linked up with an organization like United Way?
Yeah, good question. So, you know, I left Canines for Warriors. Great organization. They're doing great. They're, you know, saving lives, and that's really and true. And I started to think about my next move, and I really love St. Johns County. I really love St. Augustine, and I saw the opportunity to get more involved in the community with this position as CEO and president. I saw the listing. I was immediately intrigued, met with the board, you know, had a number of meetings and really to understand what the role is, what the expectations were, where the organization was now, and really thought it was a fantastic opportunity to give back to a place that I've, you know, made my home, that I've fallen in love with. My wife as well. My kids are super happy here, and help the issues that are here. You know, help with homelessness, help with mental health, help with food scarcity. I feel like St. Johns County is a pretty healthy county overall, but obviously every community has issues, and it feels really rewarding to be focused on making lives better here locally.
And coming from Canine for Warriors, I mean, that's just one lane. So now being president and CEO of St. Johns County United Way, you have, you know, 35 other agencies you've got to look at. How do you not create a bias? How do you actually spread it out evenly and making sure everyone gets enough attention from the United Way? That's
a great question. So when I came in, the budget's pretty much set for through June. And then we have another funding cycle, right? So in the springtime, we're going to be deciding where to allocate funds. And that budget will be established for the next 2 years after that June. And I'm wrapping my head around that now, looking at our present allocation, but data is really my bread and butter. I really like metrics. I like numbers. That's like the closest thing to truth that you can find if you're looking at good data. Obviously, bad data, bad decisions, good data, good decisions. And we have this tool called the Alice Report, which United Way Worldwide puts out, which really gets granular on what are the major issues in a given community, right? And then you have 211, which is like a hotline to call for people who have, maybe they're dealing with a homelessness issue, or they can't afford books for their kids' school, whatever it is. So what my plan is to really dig into the Alice database, dig into 211 calls, right? Because the 211 calls will allow you to see, most people are calling about, home affordability more than anything else. So that volume of calls in a certain area will allow you to know what's really the main issues plaguing our community, right? So looking at that data and understanding where the main issues are, and then ensuring that our budget aligns with those issues, because that's what we're here to do, right? We're here to make sure that our fundraising and our allocation of funding aligns as closely as possible with the needs that need to be met in the community. So the data will help us do that.
That's awesome.
I love the analytical approach. That's huge, and that's super important, obviously, in what you do.
Oh yeah.
So let's talk about the holiday initiatives coming up. I know you guys are involved in the Empty Stocking Fund, right?
Yes, Empty Stocking Fund is a great way to help a child who is gonna otherwise wake up with no presents on Christmas, and no one likes that. No one likes that. So this is all local families, local folks are going to receive these funds in order to have that child wake up and have a beautiful Christmas. It's called the Empty Stocking Fund. It can be found on our website. Should I give the URL? Is that
yeah, that's fine. We can put it in comments too.
Okay, great. It is United Way -sjc.org/empty stocking.
Perfect.
So please go there and support if you can. Again, just helping make Christmas a little brighter for a child, a local child. So important stuff.
Yeah. And that is really, really important. And I don't want to gloss over that. As a child, we didn't have much. We had probably a little more than a lot of the children that you guys helped. But I can remember there's a story that we laugh at now, but it must have been heartbreaking for my mom as a kid. We had to, not much of a Christmas one year, and my mom remembers me looking up and saying, "Why doesn't Santa like me?"
Ooh.
And it's funny for us to look back on now and laugh. But as a parent, that has just got to be crushing, and as a child, that's got to be crushing too.
Yeah, that's
so
hard.
To be able to help kids just a little bit in that situation can be monumental for that moment.
100% correct, and clearly you're a lot older now, and you still remember that moment, right? It sticks with you.
Yeah, man. So I love that. I love that involvement. Let's see. You guys partner with a lot of organizations around here in St. Johns County. What are the ones you're kind of looking into now and digging into more and kind of finding out more about at this moment?
Yeah. So I started 3 weeks ago. So I'm brand new. Right. So it's been a lot of learning. And one of the key things I wanted to do at the jump was get to meet these agencies, these 35 agencies that we're giving money to, that we're help support. So touring them on a daily basis, like maybe 2 a day, it's been very busy, but very rewarding. For example, Port in the Storm is a great local mission. They house folks between 18, I think 24, don't quote me on that, but I think that's accurate.
No, you're right. We just had them on yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. So I toured that facility, met their director, and they're dealing with some heavy stuff. I mean, the main thing with a lot of this work that I think people don't realize who don't do it is that some of these folks who need the help are really hard to help because they don't want the help.
Yeah.
They want to push you away. Yeah.
Gets in the way.
Or trauma, anger, whatever it is. They want to push you away. And they know they need it, so they stick around, but kind of peripherally. And if you get them to stick around long enough, they get sucked in and get that help. And I really realized that walking that facility and hearing the stories from their director of all these individuals who, stuck around and the stories that blossomed from it. But, we also support Putnam County, which I want to make clear. So it's St. John's and Putnam. Putnam's a beautiful place. And Palatka, I went out there to Lee Conley House, which is a shelter for women who are leaving very difficult situations with their partner. And that was eye-opening. Really strong women making a really tough decision for their well-being. Really hard stuff. you know, I'm just thinking of some other organizations I went to. Homeless Coalition, an amazing organization who really transformed an entire neighborhood.
Yes.
Buying up properties that were in really bad shape and then using them to house homeless families. And then the beautiful thing about a lot of these organizations too is that they like to focus on a hand up, not a hand out.
Yeah.
So, for example, Homeless Coalition houses families, as I mentioned, and they get to a point where they have to start paying rent. Right. So they have to have some responsibility to go find a job. Right. Mm-hmm. And then they also help them focus on building credit, understanding what credit is. So when it's time to leave, they have those life skills where they can just go, move, have a home, and be stable. Yeah. Right. Because that's the objective. The objective is not to house somebody and have them be dependent on you. The objective is to get them in a good spot. It might take longer for some than others, just the way humans are. Mm-hmm. But once they're ready to rock, they're in a good place to actually go live their life and not hopefully fall in that situation again. But there's been a number of them, the things we focus on: homelessness, mental health, and food scarcity. Yeah. So I've been visiting a ton of organizations that are really laser focused on that. Oh, Gerald, St. Gerard.
Yeah, St. Gerard House, yeah.
Give a shout out to them. I visited them. Their director's amazing, just so passionate. And that's the thing. So these people really care. I mean, absolutely. To do this every day, you got to really got some fire in your gut. And
God, why it's called St. Augustine. There's Saint involved. Yeah.
Totally. And you know what? God bless these people. Thank God they exist. They're not out there trying to make an app and get rich quickly. They're out there just helping people who need it. And it's not easy. Mm-hmm. But St. Gerard was really powerful. They're focused on quality. They got five young girls at a time who are pregnant, who are young and learning about life. And they have a great program there. I know. So yeah, just been learning a lot, meeting a lot of these agency partners, and figuring out where we could be most impactful.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's great to hear. I mean, that you've only been here for literally a matter of weeks, and man, you're diving in head first.
Got to do
you're
it.
Really getting to know these places that you guys are working hand in hand with.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of
very encouraging.
My next question for you. I mean, there's a lot of agencies out there, and we're heading into the thick of the holidays, and end of the year giving is obviously going to be, a big thing for businesses and even families out there. So, and I know that the United Way is famous and stentorian about stewarding donor dollars. Mm-hmm. How, if somebody's on the fence out there or doesn't know how to donate, why is it important to support the United Way of St. Johns County?
Well, I think the efficiency of your dollars, because what we do is we go into the beautiful thing about United Way is it's super hyper local. Right. Mm-hmm. So we know all the local nonprofits in St. Johns County and Putnam County, what their quality is, where their dollars go. We do all that vetting before we give them a dollar. Mm. So when you give us the funds, we're stewards of that money and making sure that it not only goes to the best nonprofits locally, but also goes to missions that are are timely, right? The things that need to happen now, the help that the community needs now.
Important, yeah.
Yes. So it's both efficient from a vetting standpoint. We have vetted all of these organizations thoroughly, but also the things that are issues for our community now are what we're focused on. So
I love that. That's awesome.
So what are your goals? What are you hoping to achieve over the course of your tenure here with the United Way?
Yeah, no, it's a good question. I really it goes back to the allocation and looking at where the dollars need to go. Mm-hmm. And I pride myself on throughout my career, just trying to get as close to the truth as possible when it comes to anything related to spending money. I was a marketer initially, so it's like, where's the ROI? Where am I spending money to get the return? Now it's like, where are the real issues, the core issues in our community? And okay, who are the agencies that are doing the best work? So my mission is to really focus on allocating money as best as possible and also increasing that funding. So two things, right? Increasing resources by raising more money, and two, really honing our allocations so that it is as effective as possible based on what the community needs now. Mm. So if I do those things effectively over my tenure, I think that it'll have an incredible impact on the local community.
Absolutely.
And that's what I'm focused on.
And you've had some legendary people before you in this position. I mean, Ann Bridenstine, I can remember, like, it really kind of shattered that glass ceiling of our local United Way. How are you going to put Carl's spin on it? Like, what's going to make your legacy different from all the others that preceded you?
I think we'll see is the answer, but I would say the focus on analytics, the really data first mindset. It's really allowed me to have a very successful career because opinions are valuable, but data is good data again is fundamental.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be really focusing on metrics and making my decisions based on what those metrics tell us.
Yeah.
Right.
The
So
truth.
yeah, and just as much transparency as I can get is what's going to kind of move me in one way or the other. So I think that'll be the catalyst. Yeah, I would say the transparency and data efficiency.
I'm excited. This is going to be amazing.
Yeah, I'm excited too.
That's encouraging to hear. Carl Cricco, thank you so much for coming by and just enlightening us on the United Way and your position out there. We appreciate it, man. And we're looking forward to what you're going to do here in
Awesome,
keep
guys.
us posted. This is awesome.
Yeah, will do. Thanks for the time, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank
Absolutely.
you very much. Very cool, man. That's very encouraging
Isn't
to
that
hear.
inspiring?
Yeah.
Thinking
absolutely.
about the metric, thinking about what's the greatest need for our community. I love that. And we're just going to make it even bigger and better. It's amazing what happens when we live united, buddy.
That's right, man. That's right. It's amazing also what happens when you get on an Old Town trolley.
Yes, sir.
Especially during holiday season. Oh, my goodness, man. It is the best thing to do. Best way to see the Nights of Lights, by the way, is hopping on one of those holiday trolleys. And they're going to take you around the city, see all the lights, and they'll educate you on some history as well. They're still going to throw in that history part, which is great. And you're going to learn a lot about our city that you probably didn't even know. I mean, as a lifelong local, I learn something new every time I jump on an Old Town trolley. It's really cool. It's a great experience. And again, it is the #1 way to see Nights of Lights and do that experience. They've got the special glasses.
Yes.
They've got glasses for the grown-ups and the kids. They
Isn't that
give you a
cool?
little bit of a different experience for each. Yeah, man. It's really awesome. Old Town Trolley, again, just the best way to experience Nights of Lights. Can't stress that enough. Hop on one. The kids love it.
Yep.
Kids love it. If you got kids, you got to take the kids downtown there this season. Old Town Trolley, they're the green trains, and we love them, and you will too.
And a big supporter of the St. Johns County United Way is All American Air. They've been serving St. Augustine and its surrounding counties, including St. Johns, Flagler, Duval, and Putnam. Their areas of expertise include warranty and non-warranty work on all makes and models of AC units. They also have preventative maintenance agreements, new construction installations, and equipment replacement with high-efficiency systems such as the Lennox home system and the iComfort Ultra Smart thermostat. All American Air have been the greatest in our community. They have all your HVAC products. Give them a call, 904-461-0070.
And our friends at Bin 39 with a selection of over 95 wines on hand for you to sip, sample, and take home with you if you want. You're going to a lot of parties this season. Now is the season for holiday parties. And I know you're going to more than just one Thanksgiving party, usually more than one Christmas party, right?
I got 3 Thanksgivings to go
See?
to.
Yeah. So you're spending some money on some wine, but luckily Bin 39 has some good deals.
Yes, sir.
Right now. They got some good 20% off deals on some select wines out there. And they always just have legitimately the best selection in town. If you are looking for the best wine to bring the party that's going to really wow all the guests and make you the favorite guest.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah, it's Bin 39. 4 St. George Street. Give them a call and see what they got for you. 904-827-5740. All right. It is horoscope time, right?
Oh, boy.
Looks like we've got Cancer, Leo, and Virgo on deck today. So, yeah, let's get into it. There we go. Cancer. Hello, sensitive Cancer. Your emotions today can only be described as relentless roller coaster ride through a field of prancing unicorns and bottomless pits of existential dread.
Oh, boy.
Wow, the unicorns and existential dread don't really balance out that well.
Unless you're a dark unicorn.
Sure, there you go. You'll open your heart to others, which is unfortunate because it will likely end in disappointment when they inevitably fail to meet your absurdly high standards of empathy. Now, expect an unexpected misadventure when you step outside, as the sky will most certainly reflect your mood by being gray and dismal as your mindset whenever you remember, oh yeah, we're all just dust in the wind.
Oh.
Why does that sound like my horoscope for today? All right, Leo. Dear Lion, your need for attention rivals the sun's need to rise every morning. However, just like the sun on an overcast day, you're going to be obscured by clouds of annoyance and frustration. You'll put on a grand performance of competence at work or school today, only to be overshadowed by that one person who seems to have it all together.
Oh, yeah.
Your roar for recognition may be answered with silence, or worse yet, patronizing pats on the back.
Ew. Empty pleasantries.
Yeah. Find comfort in your pride or sulk in your lair. It's all the same. You're still a star in your own private universe, which, as it turns out, is a tiny glimmer in a massive galaxy.
Yeah, really.
All right, Virgo. Oh, Virgo, you perfectionist. Grasp tightly onto your to-do list and watch it spontaneously combust into a fiery explosion of failures. You're going to find plenty of things not done right, and you'll have the pleasure of pointing them out, making everyone around you happy.
Oh, whoa.
Not really. No, not really. It actually says that in parentheses.
Oh, not really.
Yeah. Today's a good day to give your obsessive compulsive traits a whirl and reorganize your life alphabetically, only to trip over your meticulously arranged collection of non-interesting books. That's why you're a boring person. Remember, your pursuit of flawlessness is like trying to catch air. It's kind of pointless, but somehow satisfying. Keep judging, Virgo. No one's as perfect as you.
Kinda.
Yeah, not really.
Here's something perfect for us.
Okay.
This is the Knights of Pints. It's a brew pub
yeah.
hopping special offered by 3 local St. Augustine breweries during Nights of Light season now through December 31st. Any visitor or local of legal age who purchases
There you go.
2024.
Thank you for clarification.
2024 Nights of Lights. There's a t-shirt that you'll receive a punch card that enables you to enjoy 1 free seasonal pint from each of the local brew pubs, which is Ancient City Brewing, Ancient City Brewing Brewhouse, Dog Rose, and Bootlegger Beach Brewing. Oh, I didn't know that one.
Hey, okay.
So for $35, participants can receive a commemorative t-shirt and that punch card I was talking about. And the proceeds are going to go to the Players Championship Boys and Girls Club, Best Buddies Florida, and one that we don't talk about enough is Community Hospice and Palliative Care.
Okay.
So yeah, check that out. You can go to any of those brew houses and get the t-shirt and the punch card and rock that out for some great organizations.
Very cool.
This
Good
is
stuff.
fun one. Holiday in the Gardens 2024. This is happening over at Washington Oaks Garden State Park.
Oh, I love Washington Oaks.
Me too. It's such a peaceful area.
Yeah, it is, man.
December 14th from 10 a.m. to 3, there'll be music, food trucks, art, craft vendors, plant sales, and gift shops, so much more. There'll be stories by Mrs. Claus and kids activities, so much going on there. So yeah, check that out. Washington Oaks Gardens State Park on Facebook. Holiday in the Gardens, December 14th, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Very cool.
Hey, I'm really looking forward to this interview coming up in December. Chief Carswell's coming to our studio.
Yeah, that's great. I can't wait. This might be the first time we've had Chief Carswell in our studio.
That's what he said. He's
Wow.
very, very excited.
Great dude.
Literally moments after I sent the email, he bounced back and was like, yes, how can I do this? So yeah, we're going to talk to him next
Awesome.
month. Talking about Ron Parker and his legacy. There's a
yeah.
memorial ceremony coming up. So save that date. Friday, January 10th, everybody at 10 a.m. This is going to be pretty amazing. So yeah, I want to know a little bit more about Ron Parker. I'm sure Troy has told me before, but I just
He
tuned
probably
out. Yeah.
has told you every morsel available. Yeah,
But I want to hear it from the chief. So that'll
there
be
you
great.
go. Yeah, a fellow cop.
Yeah,
right.
we'll look
That'll be
forward
good.
to it.
Very good, man. Thank you for that stuff. And thank you to our friends at Magnolia Family Dentistry, who are redefining what it means to visit the dentist in St. Augustine and St. Johns County. Led by Dr. Paolo Rodriguez, amazing human being. Magnolia Family Dentistry is not just about clean teeth. They are about a clean and extraordinary experience all across the board. You're going to realize that from the moment you step through their doors, and you're welcomed into a state-of-the-art practice that prioritizes your comfort and your well-being. Experience the difference with Magnolia Family Dentistry, where a healthy smile meets exceptional care. Schedule your appointment today by calling 904-824-0990 and see why so many in our community are smiling so big and trust Dr. Rodriguez and her team with their dental care. They're right there in the Whitehall Plaza in the 32086. Easy to get to.
Yeah.
Great folks. And you're going to have a great experience. I've been telling a lot of people about this North Florida winter experience. Everybody is so excited about this. And you're going to experience the magic of Christmas at Ancient City Farmstead, right down the road from us here. from November 29th through December 22nd. That starts this weekend, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, awesome. Join them every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for a festive celebration like no other you've ever experienced here. They're not half-assing it. You'll marvel at the region's tallest decorated tree standing.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is. They're really going all out. This
blood, sweat,
should be
and
the
tears.
standard.
Yeah.
This should be the standard for anything here in town.
Epic out there, you
It
guys.
is. You'll visit Santa's workshop where the little ones can share their holiday wishes, enjoy delicious seasonal treats from local food trucks, and warm up with a cozy cup of hot cocoa. They really have it all out there. For a special twist, you can take a glide on the synthetic ice skating rink. This is great. It's the only way we can keep an ice skating rink operational.
Right,
you know,
true. I saw a 75-year-old man on it, and he was having the time of his life.
I bet.
So it's for everybody.
There's nothing like ice skating.
Yeah.
There's really not. It's amazing. It's perfect for capturing that winter magic right here in the Sunshine State. You'll also find the family-friendly attractions like the reindeer games and Bumble's Bounce House. And don't forget to pick the perfect Christmas tree to bring home. And they're affordably priced, too. It's going to be the best deal on a Christmas tree you're going to find in St. Augustine. The Christmas experience, again, open Fridays from 5 to 9 and Saturdays and Sundays from 2 to 9. If you want tickets and more information, visit ancientcitychristmas.com. Let's celebrate the season at the Christmas experience where holiday memories are made.
And let's celebrate at Panache. They've been living the fabulous life since 1987, and they invite you to join the Pamper Party. Their mission is simple. They're there to sprinkle joy from head to heart, one guest at a time. From a chic haircut to a soul-soothing massage, the team is all about pampering you to the max. And what sets Panache apart? Well, it's their squad of talented experts on a mission to make your wildest dreams come true. Panache is an Aveda salon, which is just an oasis for you, where innovation and artistry are their middle name. Check them out today. Get posh and go to getpanache.com and get with it, boo.
Wonderfully said, sir. What do we got?
Thank you, sir. We have worst Black Friday fails here, okay?
Okay.
This first one, you're at the hospital and it dawns on you that today is Black Friday.
The deals aren't that good.
Really?
They're really not,
that
good.
great. I don't know why everybody waits. Yeah.
They're really not.
Now they're extended for like a week. So
Right.
Yeah.
They start this week and they end 2 weeks from now.
Totally.
And it's 5%
Yes.
off.
Talk
Yeah.
about half-assing. This is a half-ass.
That's it. It's a nationwide half-ass.
Totally. Next up, this epic deal on these ASICs.
That's exactly what I'm
Just
saying.
saving a penny.
That's
Whoopie-doo.
exactly what I'm
There's
saying.
a coupon at the register.
That's
Jeez.
crazy to even put that on an advertisement.
Okay, we talked about Mazda earlier this week. This next one is Mazda Miata with a gigantic.
geez.
Golly,
you can't. It's God. People are desperate to get those cheap big TVs.
How about this next one? The efficiency of FedEx here, right?
Oh,
You ever
boy.
watch your package? It's absolutely lunacy.
I know. I've had these packages before for sure.
Okay, sale on bacon.
Again.
Not really. Not
Yep.
really. Yeah,
Yep.
5 cents. Whoopie-doo,
Great.
Smithfield. Yeah. Next up, deals like this. Costco sales are unbeatable right now. They're next to the tires in case you're wondering for a coffin.
Wow. I mean, you might as well just get one while it's on a great deal, right?
Might as well just pre-buy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Rick's like, wait, what picture? There we go. He's got it.
There it is.
There it is. There's the coffin.
Next up, when you go shopping on Black Friday, but forget your child's stroller, just use a hamper. That's easy.
My
Yeah.
mom would have done that.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, my mom would have bought that as our stroller.
Way more comfortable.
Yeah.
Next up, the local Macy's store after a Black Friday.
Oh,
Yeah,
my God.
This is I remember this
Do
life.
you?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You had to clean up all that.
That
It
is chaos.
Davey's doing the go backs. Yeah, great.
Oh, the go backs. Oh, didn't you hate getting assigned to go backs?
Always.
Yeah.
Next up, my friend saw a baby being born at a Walmart on Black Friday. Wow, right there at the entrance. So nice.
Yeah, that's
I love the cop in the background. Not really worried. Yeah.
He's got a cart.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just here to shop.
Yeah,
Get out of my
exactly.
way.
It's my time off. And then finally, apparently someone got a little too excited and lost their underwear in the bathroom on Black Friday.
Oh,
Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
Jeez.
Yikes.
A lot of excitement. Must be a poodle or something.
All right, man. Well, great show today. Thank you,
Yes, sir.
Davey.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rick, for pressing all the buttons. Thank you guys out there for watching. Hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Enjoy your time with family and friends, or just your time relaxing by yourself.
God
Good for
bless.
you.
Yes.
And we will see you bright and early Monday.
Bye, everybody.